All praises to Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh Shai. All praises for the Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that have been and continue to teach the true gospel. Salute to the Akim spreading the true gospel on the streets and lanes of the city, on the highways and hedges, and on the world wide web. Much love to the humble Akwab, who learn the signs with all subjection and are in righteous order under the men of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. This is the brother Raza from the Church of Philadelphia camp. And hey, Lord put in my spirit to really talk about you sellout Jakes, because you think you got an advantage, right? But we're gonna see again who was right and who was wrong. Cause listen, hey, when the Lord gives us spiritual power and all hell breaks loose, hey, we're gonna see. We're gonna see you, right? And and all that, Master, we sick, Master, we sick, all that coon spirit that you got, huh? We're gonna see you about that. There's gonna be a righteous recompense for what you put the men of the Lord through. You know, yeah, because we tried to help you. We tried to be brotherly to you, and you and went and snitched, right, on a brother that only wanted to show you the way. But you was set up to spy out our liberties, right? So we're gonna see. We're gonna see in that day, right? Everything that your treachery, how you dealt with brothers treacherously, we're gonna have to be accounted for. And I can't wait. And I can't wait. You know, because you got something special coming to you. Again, the ones that teamed up. Hey, hey, enough of me. You know, hey, what? Here go right here. Proverbs 11, chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand. Yeah, so you want to join hand with Esau Edom. You want to join hand with the wicked to set your own brother up because you think that you're going to get ahead. Because you think Esau Edom and other heathen nations that they're going to reign forever. Right? Because you want the crumbs off of his table. Because you don't want him to mess with you. Right? You don't you want that filthy lucre. But hey, yeah, you up now, they patting you on the back now. But we're gonna see. Jake and Eve, because they use both of you. They use the woman and they use a man against the man of the Lord to set up snares and traps. So all you sellouts, man and woman, we are going to see, because your day of judgment is coming, and you got a special recompense coming to you, right? Dealing treacherously with your brother, with a man of the Lord. Lord willing, I be at that number, But hey, if we get spiritual power, we gonna see you. Just know that. It says, because the wicked shall not be unpunished. So you gonna go write it down with your master. You gonna go right with him, following him, trying to hold him back up. No, don't go. No, he's slipping through your hands. You crying, trying to hold him up. Hey man, Babylon is gone. This place is falling. You can't lift it up. And through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Bashim Shai, that this place is going down. And Esau, Edom, and other heathen nations with him, so that we can rise up. You so carnal, you worried about the little bit of pennies and crumbs he gives you, right? Because the Lord has given him the power. The one that's given him the power is going to raise us up, raise the men of the Lord up. You know, but you can't see it because the Lord has made you deaf, dumb, and blind. But hey, he's also got a righteous judgment for you too. The Lord will not be at that number, and get that spiritual power to see you in that day, you know. But don't worry about it now. You got it, you know, because we're going to wait on the Lord. We're going to suffer through all that you put us through, and the hand you joined in, you know. It says, "But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered," and that's what we waiting on. We're waiting on our deliverance, and only then will we react and respond. But the elites, what's going to happen. We're going to get delivered. You, we're going to get spiritual power. That's why you continue to surveil us, because you don't know when, and we don't know when, but we know it's coming, and you know it's coming. That's why you got close watch on us. But that's okay, because there's nothing you can do that's going to stop prophecy. It's going to stop us ruling in that day. And in that day, like I said, you're going to be seen. You're going to be visited upon. Put it that way, right? This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 16. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents, folk, and friends. Yeah. So that gives us the list. It's written. Even though, again, we try to take the blood off our hands by trying to show people the way, right? Or they know that you're an Israelite, and rather than trying to inquire of you the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of this truth, they tell Massa, so they can set you up, right? So they can trap you in something, right? Or so they can, again, what they think is taking away things from you, right? You sellouts, we gonna visit you, all right? It's meant for Esau Edom to be the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? And it's in the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, right? It's meant for him. Uh, hey, but you sell out. Mm-hmm. Keep it going, cause hey, we in the last days of the last days. So hey, you live it up too. So how we tell Esau, what we supposed to do? Hey, you supposed to live it up. This your kingdom. Live it up. But just know that death and destruction is coming, and salvation and rulership is coming for the men of the Lord. And we're going to see who was right and who was wrong in that day. So you just continue your walk. Hey, we're going to continue our walk. But here's the thing. You hate our walk. We don't worry about what you do. We tell you to live it up. We tell you to do what you do. Go ahead. But you're trying to stop this walk of ours because you know it's the truth. And you know that means the downfall for you. But you can't stop it. No matter what you do, no matter what you think, no matter how you feel, you can't stop it. So sure, you still got the power over us, to cause confusion in our lives, to you know, bring us to a lower state economically here, right? But hey, we're storing up our riches in heaven. And guess what? Every day is another day, another step to the end of your rulership and the beginning of ours. It says, and ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. And that's how we got to count the cost of this thing. Is that's what you're going to lead us to, whether it's assassination of character, assassination of taking away of livelihood, or the guillotine, right? Or the firing squad, or whatever means the the the, the cruel Lord puts us through to cause our fleshly body, right, to consume away. Whatever it is, right? But we have to count that cost and pray that the Lord gives us that mighty spirit to hey to withstand it. Because at the end of the day, you know, the dead in Yahushua shall arise first. So we're gonna be right back with it, right? Our everlasting life and your everlasting damnation. Because after 1,000 years, bye bye. You know, and that's for Esau Edom. That's the importance of these scriptures. So we don't marvel at things that happen to us. It's in the scriptures already. So we expect it. And we have to accept the fact that this is what we want to have to go through. It may still hurt for a little bit to be betrayed by someone that was so-called with you, your woman, right? So-called with you and be betrayed, right? So-called friends to be betrayed. But that's what we got to expect. And again, accept it as a man of the Lord. You know, at the end of the day, that's what we got to do. Hey, and let's look at it. Yahushua had to go through one of the 12, right? This is the book of Matthew 26. Go down and get to the point. Go to 45. Matthew chapter 26, verse 45. Then cometh he to his disciples and saith unto them, Sleep on now, and take your rest. Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Yeah, that's what we got to go through, right? That betrayal. And if Yahushua suffered it, what more? Who are we to not suffer it, right? He says, Rise, let us be going. Behold, he is at hand that doth betray me. And we can read through the Spirit who's betrayed us and who's betraying us, right? You can read right through the Spirit. It says, and while he yet spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came with him, and with him a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief priests and elders of the people. So he came with other so-called Israelites, right? Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, Whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he, hold him fast. So hey, Judas said, I'm gonna show you who it is, who you gotta get, right? And forthwith he came to Yahushua and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. So, brotherly love, hey, the Israelites greeted each other with a kiss, but this is viewed with deception, you know? And Yahushua said to him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Yahushua and took him. Right? That's how Jake is, for filthy lucre's sake. Hey, what did you just end up doing? Committed suicide, right? And he wanted to get the money back, but hey, they said that's blood money. We can't take it back. That's all you. And hey, in that day of judgment, when you see and know that a prophet has been among you, Hey, some of you probably will commit suicide, right? Because you know you're going to be visited upon who you betrayed. You know, and hey, it is what it is. Because this is a deadly serious thing, and you're doing things that requires a judgment, a serious judgment, right? So again, you know, our job is going to be to continue to push out this word, regardless of sellouts, regardless of agent provocateurs, regardless of any other obstacle that comes our way, because we serve the one true only living power, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And at the end of the day, we're going to run into him because he's the strong tower that we're going to run into. And it's through his spirit power, grace, and mercy that, hey, we're going to be delivered. Lord willing, I bear that number, you know? Hey, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. Till next time, Shalom.